Yeah, so I'm just catching the skin of the ball, and I'm going to roll the top of the ball that way, and then back side of the ball this way.
Okay.
So it's just, and I've got your fascia just connected to the feet,
Yeah.
and I can still move you very easily. Like on their deltoids, let's try this a little bit. Now, if I just tried to get a nice strong stance though, if I just try to push into her, she's resisting it. And some people think I'm changing the angle. They think, oh, this is a Tai Chi trick, you know, you're just changing the angle. So I'm going to go on an angle up and resist. And I still can't do it. It's a little more effective, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm going to really try it in earnest, okay? So,
Me too.
Her too, thankfully. So I'm just going to kind of, rather than have that direct line of force, I'm going to change my angle and go up. Yeah. I may be able to take her.
Close. My foot came off the ground.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
All right, but now instead, yes, the angle is going to change admittedly because now I'm no longer focused on trying to push her over. I just catch this fascia. So I'm just shearing this fascia up a little bit, and then when I move her, yeah. What did it feel like to you?
It was diagonal pushing motion, but it seemed like you're not pushing as hard, but I lost my balance for sure.
Right. And I mean, I really want people to believe this because it's funny that I get these comments that that they're not believing it or they try to explain it away. And well, that's kind of cool because it shows that this is sort of unbelievable. But this is really happening. I didn't believe it at first either, and then when I had it done to me, I was like, holy cow, this is real, and this really does work. And then I wanted to learn it. And so I hope you will come learn it with me in my training course. But it is just a matter of catching the fascia and just not being so focused on trying to push into them. You're just taking this, it's like taking the outer layer of the ball and moving it. You can also go across the back. Would you mind turning a little sideways there? A little more. So let's say there's a sheath here. And so I just use the palm of my hand and catch that sheath. And then I could go a different direction with this one. That one's really easy.
Yeah.
So this one you sort of split and divide.
Twisty push.
Twisty push. So let's do that again, and I'm going to manually do it. I love this stuff. It's so fun. I'm going to push her. I'm going to push this way, and this one I'm just going to pull down. Resist as much as you can. So, yeah, so it's not working. But I just change, like I'm rolling a ball. The outside, you know those balls that have a little bit of resistance or stickiness to them?
Oh, yeah.
That kind of ball, like the $2 ball at Walmart. Yeah, so I'm just catching the skin of the ball. And I'm going to roll the top of the ball that way, and then back side of the ball this way.
Okay.
So it's just...
Wow. You make it look so easy.
Yeah. It is easy.
Yeah.
Because that's the thing, you have to practice because you just don't believe it. Like, I don't even believe it. I'm like, oh, they do not...
How is this different, Susan, if somebody has a coat on or something thicker up top? So how do you are you digging deeper to get to the fascia?
No, you are, let's imagine that ball, and the ball's now in a sack, like just a cloth, a burlap sack or something. And so I have to create a little tension on the sack to create friction on the skin of the ball. So I found a jacket. It's a little big on her, which is great.
It's slippery.
It's slippery. So I'm convinced this is one of the reasons why the traditional Chinese Tai Chi outfit is silk, because it's hard to get a hold of the fascia through the silk. So we'll see how this works. I was talking about that ball and being able to just sort of stick to the skin of the ball and roll that. That's sort of the technique we're using. But now the ball's in a bag. So first thing we have to do is we have to take up the slack of the bag. So I have to take up the slack in this jacket.
Yeah.
You feel that? And then I'm just creating a contact with the inside of this, with the skin of that ball. Okay, so I've created that little bit of friction across your back, and I've got your fascia just connected to the feet.
Yeah.
And I can still move you very easily. So it doesn't matter. They could have. Here's another really nice contact. There. Yeah. As opposed to, if you don't mind, I'm going to pull. Yeah, I see the microphone. I'm going to pull. You okay if this is a little aggressive on your neck? Don't let me pull you. I'm just going to do that much. I can't really move you, but I'm going to take the collar and sort of shear the fascia.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And I'm not working as hard. So you do have to get you have to take up the slack of the clothing, and then now connect it. There you go. Are you resisting?
A little bit.
A little bit. You afraid of tearing this jacket?
Yeah. It's not mine.
That's right. I can go up. There's the skin of the camera. So I can get up under the armpit. Now, if I try to pull you up, resist. Don't worry, it's a cheap jacket. If I resist, it ain't gonna work. So I just kind of get that shearing that skin, and then it's really fun, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I will tell you something else too, is whenever we do fascia work, for whatever reason, it seems to just bring about this inner joy. It happens all the time. When my in-person class, we get together, it's evening, we're all tired, sometimes we're a little grumpy. We start doing this work, we're all just smiling. It feels like smiling from the inside out. So I don't know what it is about it, but that's one of the lovely byproducts of doing this work. So if you're not smiling when you do this, then you're probably not doing it right. Yeah, that was a great question.
Great, thank you.
Yes, thank you.